Hey guys, Galtron Mark 84 here, and I'm going to be doing, in my opinion, the best Yu-Gi-Oh deck. So, these are our spell cards right here. Sorry if the camera moves, it's just, I have stupid smartphones. For the first card for the spells, we have the Mystical Space Typhoon, and it says, target one spell or trap card on the field, destroy that target. So, I think this one's pretty good. And for the second one, we have the Warrior Returning Alive. You can target one Warrior type monster in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. Oops. For the second one, we have Block Attack. Select one of your opponent's monsters and shift it to defense position. One of my favorites. For another one, we have Creature Swap. I'm not going to read the whole thing with this one, guys, but to summarize it, you just swap one creature with another. You swap one of your monsters for one of your opponent's monsters, and it doesn't go back at the end phase. The next one, we have Dark Hole. This one says, destroy all monsters on the field, including your own, which is gonna suck. The next one is Sword of Revealing Light. You're practically, all the card says is your opponent can't attack for 3 turns. Now this one, guys, is one of my favorites. Monster Slot. Sorry. Target one face-up monster you control and one monster in your graveyard with the same level. Banish the target from your graveyard, then draw one card and reveal it. Then if that card you draw is a monster with the same level as a monster on the field, special summon it. I know it's a really long definition, but it's one of my, like I said, one of my favorites. Soul Exchange. All this one practically says is, instead of using your monster to tribute a higher monster, you use your opponent's instead. Like, if you wanted to summon a Dark Magician and you didn't have any low monsters, you could use that card, and if your opponent had a low monster on their side of the field, you could use theirs. Magical Dimension. If you control a spellcaster type monster, then target one monster you control, tribute that target, then special summon one spellcaster type monster from your hand, and then you can destroy one monster on the field. So that's pretty good. Let's see. This one is Burst Stream of Destruction. If you control one Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Blue Eyes White Dragons cannot attack the turn you activate this card. So that's a minus for that, but still a pretty good card. Curse of the Fiend. Changes the battle position of all attack position monsters on the field to defense position, and vice versa. So that's and then it says these positions cannot be changed during the turn this card is activated, except by the effect of a magic, trap, or effect monster card. You can activate this card only during your standby phase. And then over here we have another Soul Exchange. So I already told you what that does. And then we have Yumi Iruka. Increase all the attack of water monsters by 500 and decrease all their defense by 400. And that pretty good card. Let's see, Moray of Greed. Return 2 water monsters from your hand to your deck and draw 3 cards. And then we have another Swords of Revealing Light. Now that we have all the spell cards done, see, most of these, I have a special deck created for these. The whole deck is almost all level 4s. But, that's all I have at the moment. I don't have a lot of good cards. I just started collecting, like, 3 months ago. I actually have a 10 over here. This is the 10. It doesn't have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there, but it has enough. Okay, for the monsters, we have for the first. Sorry, my cards are a little bit messed up. All right, for the first one, we have One-Eyed Skill Gainer. This is an Xyz monster. This takes 3 level 4 monsters. So that's why I have a bunch of level 4s in my deck. Sorry if it's hard to read. I'll zoom in. Nope, that's not helping. Says you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card to target 1 face-up Xyz monster your opponent controls. This card's name and original effects become that of the same monster your opponent controls. What that's practically saying, you guys, is that you get a copy of that monster. You practically steal your opponent's monster, and it becomes an exact copy of the monster you have. Misjudge. Just another level 4 that I need to special summon. I'm not going to read the effect. I'm just going to name them off with the monsters. Do we have Elemental Hero Bubbleman? Elemental Hero Neos Alias. Flintlock. Sorry, really hard to see. Vanguard of the Dragon. Honest. Harpy Lady number 1. Performance Stamp Turtle. Alexandrite Dragon. Sorry guys, most of the names are really hard to pronounce for me. Then we have Revival Golem. Dodo Driver. Big Eye. Overlay Sentinel. Level 4. Stellar Knight Capella. Stellar Knight Yumu Kuwame, I think it's what it says. I'm sorry, I don't understand most of these words. Go Gorum. And if it's kind of blurry for you guys, I'm sorry. It's hard to read. It's late at night right now, so. No, and this one says Twin Sword Marauder. And over here I have Twin Shield Marauder. Dodo Dobot. Karos. Bajingi Wolf. Kaiser Seahorse. A Dark Magician. This card was actually used by Yugimoto if you just started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have not watched the series. Red Eyes Black Zombie Dragon or Red Eyes Zombie Dragon. Really good card. Practically the exact same from Red Eyes Black Dragon, except this one's a zombie. Artifact. Sorry guys. Labries. Elemental Hero Neos, used by Jaden Yuki. And here's the one and only. Red Eyes Black Dragon. And that was used by Joey Wheeler. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. Used by Kaiba in the series. And the Millennium Shield. Now, those are all our monsters. Oh, sorry guys, I know they're in a pile. I try to respect my cards as much as I can. So, I don't know how this is going to work, guys. This is my very first Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. I will be getting, a 10 here soon. So, I will do an opening for that. And over here for our trap cards. We got Battleground Howling. A Bottomless Trap Hole, which it just says, when your opponent summons a monster with 1,500 or more attack, destroy that monster with 1,500 or more attack. If you do, banish it. Impenetrable Shield. Oh, sorry, Impenetrable Attack. Spellbinding Circle. Used by Yugioh in one of his battles with Kaiba to defeat him. Call of the Haunted. You can practically bring a monster back from your graveyard. Damage Gate. When you take battle damage, target one monster in your graveyard with attack less than or equal to the amount of damage you took. Special summon that target. I don't know if you've heard of this card before, but it's a Malevolent Catastrophe. When an opponent declares an attack, destroy all spell trap monsters on the field. If you have not heard of this card, this is from the Knights of the Round Table pack. This is a limited edition. And then we have Dust Tornado. Target one spell or trap card your opponent on your opponent's side of the field. You practically get rid of it. Magic Jammer jams magic cards, so they won't work. Magic Deflector. Oops, sorry. It does practically the exact same thing. Deflects magic. Wall of Disruption. When an opponent monster declares an attack, all attack position monsters your opponent controls lose 800 attack for each monster they control, which I think is amazing. That's gonna help me a lot when I duel. This one says Torrential Tribute. When a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. That one is only for emergencies. Then we got Battleguard Rage. Hero Blast. Target one elemental hero normal monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. And if your opponent controls any monsters with attack less than or equal to that monster attack, destroy them. Last card, guys. Damn, Butterfingers. Shadow Spell. Activate this card by targeting one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 700 attack, and also cannot attack or change battle position when it leaves the field. Destroy this card. Alright, guys, that is all of that deck. 60 cards. I counted just to make sure before I did this video. So, but if you guys want me to do another one of these, subscribe or comment down below in the comment section, and I will do another one. But until then, guys, I will see you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video. Bye.